Is AI good for the economy? Versus battle, begin.
Oh my god, AI is taking over. This is horrible and bad for the economy.
No, it's amazing. Look what I just made with Gemini. It's me! I'm Jack!
Yeah, but imagine how many jobs will be replaced with AI. Think about how many people will be jobless.
I think it's great for society.
It's horrible. I asked it to design a skateboard graphic and it was actually kind of sick, which is messed up because it was supposed to be my thing.
Sadly, even if it was bad for us, it's good for the economy because the GDP will increase.
Let's be more clear who it's good and bad for.
It's obviously good for billionaires. They can just hire less people.
I think it's also good for regular people like us.
AI will make everyone jobless and create a world where most of us have nothing and the few billionaires will become trillionaires. AI can already do data entry, scheduling, and bookkeeping. It can handle customer service, receptionist, and telemarketing.
Yeah, probably.
And there's so much more. AI can do law. It can instantly analyze thousands of cases, contracts, and draft documents. It can flag risks, predict outcomes faster than a human lawyer. What used to take weeks of legal research and paperwork can now be done in minutes.
Isn't that good? Now if something happened, we all have access to good lawyers instead of just rich people.
The point is, there are 1.3 million lawyers in the US and are at risk of losing their jobs. AI can replace finance jobs too. It can automatically reconcile accounts, verify transactions, and audit massive financial datasets in real time with far fewer errors than humans. Routine reporting, compliance checks, and data validations that once took teams of accountants or analysts can now be done instantly and continuously. AI can also write code. It can replace software jobs.
It's so good. It's smarter than me.
It can replace artists and 3D modelers. It can replace drivers, which means bus drivers, taxi drivers, pilots, and boat captains. If you add it all up, it's estimated that 40% of the workforce is at risk of losing their jobs to AI.
I still think AI is great. It said at risk of losing their jobs, not actually losing their jobs. Let's analyze this more thoroughly. When the Industrial Revolution occurred, wasn't it good for society? Let's ask Axime.
Tell us about the Industrial Revolution.
The Industrial Revolution had two key phases: textile and factory systems and transport. The clothes you wear are made out of yarn. Yarn is created by turning those loose fibers into threads by twisting yarn together. This process would take 1 week to make 1 pound of yarn. But later, during the 1840s, factories could produce 70 pounds of yarn in a week. This was a fundamental shift to society, but it came at a cost. Roughly 20% of the workforce lost their jobs as factories replaced traditional manual labor. The second phase was all about transportation and automation. Railroads and steamships shrank the world. And factories introduced organizational automation by restructuring work and splitting complex jobs into simple tasks that could be done faster and at massive scale.
No, but what does that mean in normal people language?
Instead of telling one person to make an entire pair of jeans, you assign each worker a single step: cutting fabric, sewing seams, and attaching buttons. That organizational structure itself is a form of automation, and it dramatically increases efficiency.
See, I'm right. During the Industrial Revolution, it's approximated to automate 20% of the workforce and everyone was better for it. The unemployment rate did not go down. And as a society, we just started using more stuff. Everyone's lives just got better.
We don't even have unemployment numbers from the 1800s. That's an approximation from the labor participation rate, which is a bit different. The Industrial Revolution started in London. The average real wages during that time went down.
But in the US and Eastern Europe, real wages went up.
Okay, it looks like there's not much data from the 1800s, and all the sources are all unreliable. We need a more recent example.
I have the perfect thing. Let me find it.
Meanwhile,
AI can't replace finance. There's just no way.
No, dude. If you give GPT all your information, it can do all your taxes for you. And if you're running a shop, it can handle a lot of the finances.
Whoa, show me.
Here.
Whoa, this is amazing. I'm scared this is gonna take all our jobs.
Well, do you want to do it the long way?
No, I'm still gonna use it even though I'm scared.
But there's so many problems that you guys aren't understanding. All videos can be AI generated. You can't trust evidence anymore. It becomes dangerous for the justice system.
Girl, you need to chill. Courts existed way before cameras and somehow survived. Evidence has a whole verification process so it doesn't get messed with. And no, your random little AI prompt isn't about to overthrow the legal system.
Just imagine how hype having an AI lawyer giving you the perfect defense could be.
You guys don't understand the real issue. Now, with AI, there's going to be so much more misinformation. With Sora and Gemini, you can create so many fake images and videos of anything you want. Oh my god, I just remembered. Once, someone generative filled a photo to make me hold a purse, but I would never wear Shein. This is slander. We need to stop this madness.
They might have just edited that normally and didn't even use AI.
There's also examples of people faking presidential speeches.
Okay, but like, people are freaking out over misinformation when literally a floating head with no proof seems to fool everyone. Dumb people have always been getting fooled, and the rest of us can just Google it. Now, we can fact check stuff instantly. So honestly, I feel like this is less of a problem now. Just @Grok has solved more misinformation than any AI video has spread.
I asked GPT if AI information is bad, and it said it's not bad. Wait. You can just edit your pictures with AI?
Yeah, look.
I can use AI to look jacked. People will think I'm so cool. I'm scared, but I'm gonna keep using AI.
You guys just don't get it. As systems like Gemini take on work in law, art, and customer service, AI will accelerate market concentration, creating a significant economic risks.
If by some miracle every other company in the world does nothing while Google dominates, then yes, but there's still Facebook, Google, Apple, OpenAI, and thousands of startups also pouring billions of dollars into AI.
Google will just buy all the competition. This could be so bad.
Okay, this has a chance to be bad, but it might not be. Wait, I found it. It's perfect. In the early 2000s, China became the world's factory. This destroyed domestic manufacturing. 1 in 3 workers used to work in manufacturing in the 1950s, and throughout the decades, the number of jobs dropped to 9%. Even though 20% of the workforce lost their jobs, unemployment stayed flat because jobs were created in other places.
I'm confused. How are jobs created by outsourcing everything?
It was sales and marketing.
That could make sense. If a company sells shirts and suddenly there's 10 competitors selling the same shirt, the only way to differentiate is to spend more money on marketing and sales.
But the data doesn't really back it up. Sales and marketing as a percentage of the workforce stayed flat and potentially even declined. The wages in sales and marketing also went down.
How did you find that stat so quickly?
I used AI.
That was low-key fast. Let me try it. I can be so witty and clever with AI. I'm scared, but I'm gonna use AI.
By the way, Google and Facebook are worth trillions because ads work, and ads only work because production costs fell through the floor. Even though the number of marketing jobs didn't go up, companies started spending more money on marketing. The economy transitioned from manufacturing to more services. These services are higher paying and are just better for the economy in general. I found a graph. It says the care economy and professional services took over the economy. Professional services are like tech workers, accountants, consultants, architects, and managers.
I'm not understanding. If Disney just started using AI for everything and fires half the company, isn't that bad for everyone? They'll still charge us the same for a movie ticket.
Think of it this way. If tomorrow Disney fires half the staff because they start using AI art, then there will be millions of artists who will just be jobless. They will make new companies and create new stories that Disney will never tell. Imagine a world where we actually had something new to watch, instead of the same 5 stories rebooted 100 times. If the cost of producing movies, televisions, animations got cheaper, we will start getting more good stories.
Okay, if AI takes over accounting, it's not like having extra accountants is useful. There will be jobs that are rendered obsolete, and those employees suffer. Maybe the next generation of kids will get to live in a more productive economy with job opportunities in different areas. But we are screwed. If you look at the actual workers that used to be in manufacturing, their lives are worse off. In America, they were unable to find jobs in other industries, so even if the country is okay, when AI takes over, we still suffer.
In the past, was there a country that didn't have this problem?
I found one. Denmark. The group of people I'm talking about is people working in manufacturing while jobs are being eroded. It looks like in America they struggled economically, but in Denmark they thrived. There are a few places on earth that managed to achieve this. They did this by implementing the following policies. Firstly, they allowed companies to freely fire workers and relocate business offshore. Sounds bad, but listen. The government paid the employees 90% of their previous salaries for 2 years. This prevents the immediate financial ruin that often knocks people out of the middle class. Lastly, they implemented activation programs that required participants to undergo intensive retraining and education. This enabled the economy to restructure its middle class more fluidly and adapt to a rapidly changing world.
Okay, but our government isn't gonna do that.
It might suck here, but I think countries that can foster a more malleable labor force can truly thrive in a world of AI. So, what's everyone's final thoughts on this?
We are scared, but we're going to use AI.
Which team are you on?